Bismillahirrahmanirrahim and Assalamu alaikum guys. I hope you all are good. So this is Noor with the fifth video. The previous four videos were about the complete overview of the Delhi Sultanate, how it rose and how it fell. So today I am going to tell you a brief overview of the Mughal Empire. So today in this, as you know that in the previous video I have told you that the last ruler of the Lodi dynasty was Ibrahim Lodi, and Ibrahim Lodi was not very competent ruler. So Babur take advantage of this and he brought his army and defeated Ibrahim Lodi with very anger. So in 1526 he defeated the Ibrahim Lodi, and in this way the whole Delhi Sultanate, including the Lodi dynasty, came to an end in 1526. And 1526 is a very prominent and very important date to be remembered, as it is the date in which the Battle of Panipat was fought by Zahiruddin Muhammad Babur in order to defeat Ibrahim Lodi. So that's how in 1526 Mughal Empire began to rise. And before moving forward, I want to tell you that Mughal Empire era was complete. It lasted from 1526 to 1857, and it is divided. I divided into three parts: Mughal rulers 1, Mughal rulers 2, and the third one is Mughal architecture. So today in this lecture we are going to read only about Mughal rulers 1. In this, the story of Mughal rulers 1 is that Babur defeated the Ibrahim Lodi in 1526, the Battle of Panipat, and that's all. So Babur was the founder of Mughal Empire, and he ruled over Delhi from 1526 to 1530. Then we will talk about the Humayun, that his rule lasted from 1530 to 1540. So after Humayun, he was ruling the Delhi very intellectually in 1540, but at that time a gap came. A gap is known as interregnum. Interregnum is here, and it lasted from 1540 to 1555, and that's a gap of 15 years, not less. So you have to remember this: 50 from 1540 to 1555 the interregnum continues, and it was the interregnum I will tell you later. So before moving towards interregnum, I'm going to tell you about the Babur, that who was Babur and how did he fought and how did he rule in that era. So Babur was the founder of Mughal Empire. he Babur was the great grandson of the Mongol conqueror Temur Leng. I think that you can remember the Temur, and Temur was the one who invaded Delhi in 1398 in Tughlaq's era, in Tughlaq's dynasty era. And he mercilessly devastated everything in Delhi. So Babur, Zahiruddin Muhammad Babur, was the great grandson of the Mongol conqueror Temur Leng. So who had invaded India in 1398 before retiring to Samarkand, who himself claimed descent from the Mongol ruler Genghis Khan. And Babur was the most brilliant Asiatic prince of his age and worthy of high place among the sovereigns of any age or country. So Babur was very popular in his age, and he was a very commendable man in his work. So later, taking advantage of the Samarkand by Uzbeks, and initially established his rule in Kabul in 1505, and after that he invaded Delhi and defeated Ibrahim Lodi and founded his own empire, that is Mughal Empire. So if we talk about the contributions of Babur, so Babur's contributions are that he was the first ruler who brought gunpowder in India. in order to use in the battles, because none of the other rulers have used the gunpowder to defeat the other armies. So that's the Babur's work. His work was that he brought gunpowder in India for the first time to defeat his enemy. So in 1527, between the rule of Babur, in 1527, he fought Battle of Khanwa. Battle of Khanwa plays a very important role in Babur's rule, because it was the one in which Babur defeated Rana Sanghar. Rana Sanghar was very important ruler of that time, but we will not talk many much about him. And if we talk about his contribution, so Babur wrote his own autobiography. His own autobiography was written by him, that its name is Tuzuki Babri, and he written in Turk. So if we talk about his death, he died in 1530 in Agra, and his tomb is in Kabul. Kabul is the Afghanistan's capital. Many people forget that where did Babur die. So you have to remember that Babur died in Agra, but his tomb is in Kabul. So you have to remember it very well. So after his death, his son Humayun became the ruler, and he was the second ruler of Mughal dynasty. As I have told about the autobiography of Babur, so he written his own autobiography. But in case of Humayun, he didn't write his own autobiography, but his biography was written by his sister Gulabda Begum, and the name of biography was Humayun Nama. So you have to remember it. So Humayun, if we talk about the Humayun's contributions, so how did he rule over the Delhi, and how did he fell so that the gap of 15 years came. So Humayun fought two important battles, and first one was Battle of Chausa, that was fought in 1539, and the second battle was Battle of Hunaj, and Kunaj was fought in 1540. So these two battles were fought by Humayun, and he was constantly defeated by Sher Shah Suri, and Sher Shah Suri was the ruler of Afghan region. Sher Shah Suri came and he defeated Humayun for two consecutive times, and he succeeded in establishing his own dynasty, and that was Suri dynasty. So Suri dynasty lasted from 1540 to 1555. So that was the era of Suri dynasty. In that complete era, the Humayun escaped to exile in Iran, because he was leading the whole Delhi, but after he was defeated by Sher Shah Suri, he escaped to exile in Iran and spent 15 years there. So he spent 15 years there, and in that era, Suri's dynasty continued to rise. So after the 15 years, after 1555, the Suri's dynasty came to an end, and Humayun came back to Delhi, and he controlled his charge. And from 1555 to 1556, he ruled over Delhi. And after that, Akbar came in 1556, and after that, Jahangir, then Shah Jahan, then Aurangzeb, and all these rulers in that era. So today we have talked about these till interregnum, and after that I will in the next video I will talk about these interregnum and the Mughal rulers too: Akbar, Jahangir, Shah Jahan, Aurangzeb, later Mughals, and then 1857 and all that. So in the next video we will talk about that. So I hope you will like this video. Please do comment, like, and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.